What's up everyone? Welcome back to Persistence Daily Update. I am Coach Gage. Today's strength is a little bit of conditioning. We're almost to the open, so kind of get ready for it, right? Now it's every 3 minutes for 15 minutes. We're gonna be doing a 400-meter run or a 500-meter row. Just before we get into the breakdown, I would actually suggest you guys to row just because we have the open coming up and we do a lot of rowing when it comes to the open. All right guys, so we have the option to run or row. Now I talked about this already where you could probably row and get a little bit more benefit since the open is coming around. I know Rogue likes to run, but we should row. So as we get to our rower, a couple things I want you to focus on. It's every 3 minutes for 15 minutes, so it's a good amount of time to actually get this done. Now it doesn't mean we lollygag and we do this 5 times very slowly. We actually focus on keeping a consistent pace and getting a little more uncomfortable every single interval, right? The first 3 should be relatively easy, probably the first 2, and then the last 2 of the 4 and 5 should be a little bit more uncomfortable. So what I want you to focus on is actually keeping the same pace all the way through. Now, if you watched me on Monday where we talked about rowing, I want you to go and reference that back and you can get a good understanding of how to row. But as we get to the rower, if we're doing on this, a couple things to focus from calories on that one to this one is that we actually want to focus on how big our pull is and how well we keep our cadence on the monitor. So if you notice there's a strokes per minute one on the bottom left, I would like to see you around a 22 to 26, nothing higher, right? It's not a dead sprint, we're just worried about sprinting. So for my men, I would really like to see you in those 140s. For those women, see you in the 150s and try to hold that. So if you say finish this around a minute 45 in that 2 minute period or that 500 meter split, I would like to see that all the way through or even get a second faster as we go through. For if you're running though, I would like to really see you put an effort and try to get in those 130s, men to women, doesn't matter who you are. There's a lot of women out there I know are really good runners and would crush any of you out there. So make sure you can really try to sit in those 130s. If you really have trouble running, but you know you can get in that 2 minute range, just try to hold that pace as well. It's whatever pace you can hold on to, right? For today's workout, it is every 2.5 minutes for 20 minutes. You're gonna be doing a 600 meter for men, 500 meter for women of a bike, or you have the option to do a 250 for men, 225 meter row, and then right into 50 overhead dumbbell walking lunges at 50 and 35. Again, you have to do both of those movements in that 2.5 minute time frame. All right guys, so this is a pretty interesting workout where you row or bike. Now I want you to reference earlier up in the week where I talked about rowing and talked about biking, just to get a good tip and then strategies how you can get it done, right? Now, other than the calories that you did earlier in the week, this is obviously meters, so it's gonna take you probably around a minute to get the bike or even the row done. So keep a pace. It's a decent amount of time to do this and just hold that as you go through. But Coach Gail is going to help us go over the walking lunges, a couple of them, a couple tips and ideas. It's about being consistent and how well we can hold this dumbbell overhead. So she's going to go ahead and either clean and jerk or snatch it up. I'm okay with either or. Make sure we back legs, using our legs to pick it up. Sorry, go ahead and go all the way up. Now notice on her right arm, it's a nice straight arm. It's basically bicep to ear. And then what she's going to do for her first step, doesn't matter if it's left or right, she's going to go ahead and step down. Notice her knee is above her heel. She's gonna squeeze her glutes, press back on that back ball of her foot, stand all the way to a full stand, meet with her front foot, and then comes back down. And same thing, knee over heel, and then steps up. She's gonna give me 1 more, and then turn around, give me 3 more steps back at a normal pace. Perfect. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. But if you have any questions at all, make sure you ask your coach in class, or you can put it down in the comments. I'll answer as soon as I possibly can. I'll catch you guys next time.